Hello there, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So, we received a surprising email today reminding us about MCOC live stream tomorrow hosted by Kabam. And obviously, they have done several of these in past. And for this one, I had kind of long decided that I will not be hosting a watch party for because last couple of them, in my personal opinion and majority of my live chat opinion, didn't um seem too successful. We had a very limited amount of information time and then a lot of stuff. Uh, you know, uh, each to their own. Some people like that, some do not as much. But this time around, I do think that I might go back to hosting it because I am genuinely quite curious about. But I'm saying we will also be dropping info on our next major competitive event. You and here is the bit where we need to take a little pause out of the video because you won't want. Okay, they corrected it. They actually corrected it. This is quite funny because ha 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 ha. Because the original wording that I got on my live stream is "you want to miss this stream," and this is like nth typo they have had. The last survey they had a typo, and yeah, you want to miss this stream. I believe a lot of people do. Some people may not, but Kabam definitely has corrected the wording in that clip. Um, sorry, in that in-game message. So ultimately, tomorrow, Kabam is going to talk about the new champions. We're going to get the first look at both of the new champions. So it's going to be like a little showcase type of thing, most likely. And we're going to get a preview of upcoming event and side quest. Plus, we will give you a sneak peek of the new 7-star Titan Crystal Pool, which, to be fair, is significantly less hype type of thing than the initial 7-star Crystal Pool because, well, nobody really or hardly anybody has any Titan shards. So it's going to take a while to actually open one of these, but, it's still good to know. And give you the details on how you can vote for 6 champions to add to the pool. Now, that is quite interesting as well. Then also, obviously, the info about next major competitive event. So I probably will. Well, I'll decide tomorrow whether I stream this and host a watch party for. But new major competitive event. So here the wording is quite important because when Kabam says words, they do not necessarily always mean what we think they mean, but still it or only kind of like sentence to go from. So when I say it's an event, so obviously it's not going to be like a game mode, which is like alliance raids or anything like that. Competitive event, I think here Kabam largely implies high difficulty type of event. Could be Abyss, next version, or that would be my best guess. Either it is going to be something like, I don't know, Gauntlet EOP type of thing, or Abyss, most likely is what I think they mean. Because, you would think competitive means that you are competing with other players. So possibly it could also involve some event that does include Legends runs. But yeah, I'm kind of a bit befuddled here. What do they mean by competitive event? Because it would imply that you have to compete against other players. But how can you do it in like? Well, we'll see. Either way, this does, spark a bit of an excitement. I'm not going to lie. I am a relatively competitive person. Even though in this game it's long become obvious that, competitive also means spending crap ton of money, which I'm unable to compete with, but but as long as it is something gameplay related, it could be very interesting that I'm definitely invested in. I do have a relatively healthy amount of stash as well, and about time we get to use it. I personally hope it is the next version of Abyss that would maybe be coming next month. What do you guys think it's going to be? I think it is going to be like next version of Abyss with a Legends type of program in it, like Abyss had as well. I was one of the first 20 people to explore Abyss, and they gave us like Thanos for it and like a Legends badge and stuff like that. So it could be that, because with these Abyss and type of stuff, they actually took quite a lot of time to make sure that, you know, they were legit. There was no suspicious login activity, and it wasn't going out to people who were modding and stuff like that. And they actually delayed the results there for like a month or so. So it might be that. It would definitely be interesting to see. Maybe some more new mythic titles associated with it this time around, because obviously there is no chance at all in the game to earn them. But yeah, let me know, what do you guys think is going to be? Something like EOP, Grandmaster Gauntlet, something else, something in solo objectives that's very quote unquote grindy, or I don't know. I personally hope it's the next version of Abyss. But yeah, let me know your thoughts, whether you're excited, and well, if you guys are excited, then we can have a watch party and find out together. So definitely be sure to let me know. I'll catch you guys soon. Bye. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the